Say cheese, Tim.
When they said that earlier, I think that was the 60.
No, this was 8.
Shoot off rockets or whatever.
Way back in the early 50s?
Yeah, that was, well, Darrell was born in 1957.
Okay.
So this was
Probably around 54?
58. This is right after he was born.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ain't that fancy?
And this is a bunch of our display directors from all over Dallas. And people
And this
who are
is-
tied into the different stores. We have Sanger Brothers, we have Tritus.
I'll try one.
And of course Harris, this man is the display director for A. Harris down here. Here he is, that's Ted
Yeah,
Solomon.
Ted Solomon,
And
that's
this
his
is
wife, Sadie.
J.K. Wilson's director.
Eddie Noonan.
And this one was over Sanger Brothers, that's Zimmerly. He always
Oh, is
said-
that Zimmerly?
Yeah, he always says,
Because I
"It
thought-
doesn't take two, you could do this."
I thought Mickey Moriarty was at Sanders at that time.
Yeah. No, he was from Fort Worth. He was really Fort Worth.
Oh, Mitchell's. Mitchell's.
That's really something to look back on. I just had no idea these things. That's great. Yeah.
Well, I've had this one for a long time, but these right here were from Thelma.
Is that right? Why not? You didn't come see us.
No.
Busy selling Cadillacs. You're busy selling Cadillacs.
It really is.
You've been there.
You have to start all
Well, that's what I have to
You know Kelly.
I know Kelly. Yes, Kelly, I've met. Kelly, good to see you. No, don't say anything.
He's the one responsible for all this going on here.
You're responsible for it, not me.
Glad to meet you.
You're responsible.
We got one right left. That one, Red Bull. Red Bull.
Really? No strings attached. I think all do.
I'm aware of my belt for about 3 years ago. I mean, it's a positive now.
How many people do they have? And the store, well, with the store closed and they did the windows alone. Really? Is that right? Joe, what was your specialty?
I was a poor.
You were a porter, okay.
I carry everything.
You got something to do
I
there?
carry everything.
Well, let me tell you, it's changed, because we're all still porters. That's part of the business.
Because we would come in and empty the windows. And housekeeping, someone washed it.
Now the truth comes out. Now the truth comes out.
We go down.
He's getting married. And that solved that problem.
No kidding, that's so funny. Are they still around?
No, then did.
But their daughter called me during the 90th and wanted the write-up because there was a story about White Rock Lake and the ghosts of Texas. And we called and gave her that private.
Who are these young ladies?
Well, this lady right here is behind you. This lady right here. And this is also, she,
Oh, that's so cute.
she was really cute.
Ready for a trip to Europe.
I have spider veins.
Where was this shot, Merle? You know, I can't remember being there, but here I am. I don't know. We had a display association, Southern Display Association. We had meetings, and
Is
this
this
was
in the store?
I don't know where. It's
Not much left when it comes to
Go fast as I can do.
We all
Very
figured
easy.
No.
The lady in the middle.
That's good.
All right.
Mr. Toon. You guys almost met him. And one that worked. Yep.
It is.
Thank you. Those were good. I enjoyed them. I like the little whiskers.
This you showing your muscle?
Is that you? Yeah. These are all the display directions of the
You're so buff, Merle.
Yeah, that's look at Merle.
I haven't had a chance to say hello. Tom Leonard, how are you?
I'll keep going around.
Yeah, you have no choice in
Oh
that.
my God.
Good to see you.
Look at this. Looks like you
Quite a
wrote.
momentous occasion.
Yeah.
Are these all
Reaching
display
back.
people?
Well, here, I'll tell you. This fellow right here was the display director for A. Harris, which was across the street, our real only competitor. And this was the display director for Sanger Brothers.
Okay,
Down on
was-
Lamar,
okay.
right. And he was from Switzerland. His name is Zimmerly. And this is the display director for J.K. Wilson, which is still got sitting on Cyber across the street. And let's see, this is Bill Reed, who was the one that brought our first organizing as far as all the working before, of course, Rosenberg did. And they combined these together. This is Mickey Moriarty, he was another display director, and he finally walked the movies out. And let's see, this fellow helped purchase commercial movies.
Where are you on this one?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, right there. Look at that. Looks just
My
like
but it's a whole bunch of display directors. We had a display association.
Yeah. Oh, and this was the group.
Yes.
I see. Now, was this ultimately the Sanger and Harris combination? Was this the same company or not?
No, this is the A. Harris.
Yeah, but did
A. Harris finally merged with Sanger.
with Sanger? Yeah, okay, that's what I'm asking.
It became
Sanger. So it became Sanger Harris.
So he left the picture.
Yeah, I was gonna say one of them lost their job when that happened. Merle.
That's
Nothing's changed. Same today. Same today. That's right.
taken during the Grace Kelly event that we had here. This is still but this was actually done by Coco Chanel.
Really, this piece
She's
is
our one
yeah.
cheaper handle.
I started
So, those were, yeah, somebody brought these into the
That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing.
20, like my son's age. Yeah, I was so glad.
Is that right? Yeah. Yeah, Jack Steele has, that's true.
Oh, that's display directors from around the city. Titans director. We had a display association.
That's a
back then.
fantastic photo, by the way. That's great.
Talk about a piece of history.
Yeah,
All the
indeed.
display
Oh, man.
people, and there were a lot of detail involved.
You've heard of Titans?
Oh, very well. I was a customer when it was still Titus.
You've heard of Wolf Brothers?
Oh, yeah.
Dreyfus? Display director here for Wolf Brothers. Now, he was my, I guess, my ideal as far as music. So he gave me my real interest in that. And then there was Mike Astry, not in there. But this fellow was really a salesman. But he was one of the top salesmen for visual.
What's his name?
But he would send stuff in and then he'd send you a bill for it. This is Ted Song. He was for A. Harris.
Yeah, Harris, of course.
Also Eddie Newton for Cable. And of course, Mickey Well, I know all these guys. And they have been display director for one time or the other stuff.
Hey, I know you.
Hey, I know you too. Marshall Salcedo, he's my son-in-law.
Hi, nice to meet you.
And over here we have my wife in the corner, my wife.
Hi, how are you?
That's Agnes, my sister-in-law.
Nice to meet you.
And this is Rhea.
Hi, Rhea.
Our favorite pizza.
Well, this is Ted's home. What stores were they from?
He's been up here on his property. Absolutely. Well, I tell you, this goes way back.
So they were both in this way?
Well, no, my mother worked for Sanger Brothers for years and years in retail.
Thank you. He's got to make sure you
And then finally went into
What is the day in the springtime now? I think Well, Mr. Osborne, how are you, sir? You're looking well. I've got a couple of
Florida, here we come.
There you go.
You'll all come back when I finally leave. She's very
Steve tuned it right by me.
I know that. Imagine that happening.
Oh, no.
Now.
And the block tickets. You lucked I went around and looked at all the name photos. Our honoring Merle Cunningham on his 44 years of service at Neiman Marcus, and I was telling him earlier that it's very interesting. I've been through many retirement things at Neiman Marcus since I've been here for about 14 years, and most of the time people are kind of like teary-eyed and kind of a little bit sad about leaving, and Merle has been jumping up and down. And I'm so glad that we were able to get everybody here tonight, and I'm really glad that we were able to get him here tonight, because after his last day at work today, I wasn't real sure whether we were going to be able to rein him in and keep him here for another couple of hours so that we could honor him here tonight. But I'd like you to join me in a toast to Merle for his 44 years of incredible service, for his friendship, for his creativity, for the millions of cards that he must have created over the years, for his ability to turn on a dime, as I've been able to say. I believe that that's a little TOAD, turn on a dime, productions, which he has been able to do many, many times at Neiman Marcus. And I know that he's helped us all make lots of wonderful memories, and we want to wish you well and hope that you have many wonderful memories to make in the future. Congratulations. And now enjoy your dinner. So anyway, I just wanted to know that, okay? I'm gonna sneak out. So come find some.
The best years of my life, giving me the best years of my life, all right?
A slot of
When the man died,
This is something for the future.
The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra. Yeah, how nice. Carol, please. Take care of yourself, your family. Pleasure working with you. Uh-oh. A gift certificate. Art. These are art supplies. Wonderful.
And these are the catalogs for you.
Fantastic. I can make use.
We thought you'd in your new career.
Yeah.
This will start you off.
Yeah, well, I don't feel so bad for leaving all this stuff here now. Oh, that's so sweet. Thanks again. Well, that's fantastic. That'll give you a good start. I'll have to do something to send it to you.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. For catalogs and art supplies, they give you a $100 certificate.
Straps in the way.
Your strap's in the way. The strap.
Really something. All right. Well, this is the Artist's Bible right here. Fantastic. Up to date.
Gotta check that out. It's amazing.
Well, that's a good thing.
Merle comes into my office, and I thought he wanted to just talk to me about something casually. And so he sat down, and we were chatting just for a while about the archives, which Merle loves and tends to on a daily basis. He just kind of slipped in, he was going to retire. So we just kind of kept talking. I ignored him for a while. I thought if I ignored him, maybe he'd forget about it. Well, he did, and he kind of reminded me again. So I had to acknowledge him at that point. But let me just share kind of one of the first, my first encounters with Merle when I joined the company. I'm kind of a newcomer to Neiman Marcus. I've only been here 6 years. So there's a lot that I have to learn. But in those 6 years, a lot has happened. And on my first occasion to see Merle in the downtown store, he was basically running around and doing this and doing that, and I leaned over to her and I said, "Who is that gentleman?" I thought it was Stanley Marcus. He certainly seemed to know what he was doing, and he acted like he owned the place. Sure enough, they told me about Merle, and in those 6 years, I have grown to really get to know Merle, admire what he does. And from the first moment he came in to tell me about his plans, I started thinking about what I was going to say. And I've been on lots of planes since then. I've wrote a lot of different scripts. I've rehearsed in my bathroom. My wife thinks I'm crazy. And then I forget, somewhere along my career, somebody said, you know what? Forget about all that and just say things that you mean, say things from your heart. So I threw away the scripts. I've forgotten everything that I wanted to say to him, which is okay. But there's really not anything that I can say that would honor Merle this evening. I can only say it's been an honor and a pleasure to know him in the 6 years that I've been here. I feel like I've known him for 43 years, because certainly his name echoes in the halls of downtown. Everyone I talk to mentions Merle's name. Yes, we're talking about you. And I have to be selfish in saying this, that in my 20 years in visual merchandising, I've had the opportunity to be involved in a lot of very exciting things. And fortunately, all of those have been in Neiman Marcus in the 6 years I've been here. Probably to date, clearly, the most exciting thing I've been able to be a part of is celebrating and recognizing Merle's here. It goes without saying that your family is here, your friends are here. They're all here because they have a deep love for you, there's a respect for you, for what you've done. Not only for the company, but Neiman Marcus is about serving the community. And everything you do here reaches out and touches everyone in the community. I think that's something that no one can ever take away. So I'm sure you will continue to do that. We look forward to still having you interact and interface with not only us at Neiman Marcus, but everyone else in your future. And I'm sure you have a lot of exciting plans that you're not going to share with us. You're going to do any freelance work? Now listen, everyone and their uncle's been calling me to go to Ala Moana. You're the only one who's not called and asked to go to Ala Moana. You're with the program. Do the program. But I do want to honor you with a special recognition tonight. 1 year ago, we started an award that we felt was due at Neiman Marcus. And we wanted the award to be special, so we contacted some glass artisans in Seattle. We said, we need to create something very unique and very special. We need the Neiman Marcus Oscar. And they came up with a form that is equivalent to the Neiman Marcus Oscar. Last year, we awarded several visual managers with this honor for doing outstanding work in their field. And clearly, it goes without saying that you deserve this award tonight. You were the first recipient for this year. And I congratulate you. I'm glad you deserve the award too. Start to dessert, because we're not done yet. The other thing...
Does it have a name?
It's called, well, we're going to call it...
Cunningham on it.
Well, now come on, Merle. The other thing that we'd like to award Merle with tonight, Visual Merchandising Store Design Magazine is one of the two publications that honors visual merchandising and store design field. And when I called them and contacted them, I said, I have a very unique situation. Tell me if you've ever heard of anything like this before. And this publication has been in existence for a long, long time. They were very excited about it. They said, no, we've never really had an opportunity to recognize someone with 43 years of service, soon to be 44 years of service in the visual merchandising and the display industry. And they were kind enough to do a very nice article on Merle in one of the recent publications a month ago. And I'd like to go ahead and present that to you as well. Okay. And then, for the final presentation, I'd like to invite Daryl Osborne, who is our Vice President of Clothing. You know Daryl gets in everything. Great job.
Well, don't say it just like that. I just want to put this right here for a second. I'm not used to all these gifts and accolades for all these wonderful things, but I don't say a couple of things too. Sure. Members of the family, I'm the director of men's clothing here at Neiman Marcus, and when I came to Neiman Marcus, Merle had already been here 24 years. So my 20 years plus that adds up to 44. It might be interesting just to ask everyone here who's 45 years old or below, raise your hand. So you see what? You see Merle, all these young people, you've been here as long as they've been alive. Nice thing.
recently Neiman Marcus entered a competition, window competition, that was full of merchandise from Europe called Classical Italia. And that when the competition went to New York to be judged by judges on the best window, men's window in America. And I've heard by the grapevine that we're already over that hurdle and have passed that one, and now it goes to Milan, Italy, to be judged by the European Committee. And that will be announced in June as to who had best classical Italian windows in all the world. And I thought it was very interesting that Merle did those windows. And I hope I don't start to.
Well, I had a lot of help.
You had a lot of help. But it was amazing to me to look at those windows. I went down and looked at them many times because it was kind of like for me, the end of the year. When you see that knot in that tie that only Merle can tie, and great artisan work in those windows, I thought, you know, how befitting that we could win this European award, national award, and in a sense it was your work that culminated that whole effort. And if we win it, I'll be on the telephone to you to let you know. But it was an honor for me and us to have you do those windows for that particular competition. I love Merle because Merle, what can we do, what can we give to Merle to honor him for this occasion, but also as a tribute for those windows. And Alan did the most marvelous character here of Merle.
Well, that's a real treasure. Let me tell you, that's something.
Oh my God.
Here's Merle in his finest cape. What I love about this, you have to come up and look, it's got Merle's eyebrows going forward. But Merle, it is one thing to know an artisan like you, but it's also wonderful to know a personality like you. And we love you.
Well, thank you. Darryl, you hold my doll here with me.
So if you could all join me now in raising your glasses, a tribute to Merle. We can't thank you enough for what you contributed to Neiman Marcus, the community, your friends.
I really didn't know what I was doing.
Don't tell anybody that, Merle. Never tell anybody you know what you're doing. But seriously, to you, your family, thank you. Best wishes.
And to everyone here.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. I love every one of you. Thank you very much.
Okay, now if anybody has any real stories over here, like man, well, except
We're out of
those
time,
stories, too.
aren't we?
No, no. You're not going to eat dessert tonight.
For the world. I can do somewhat slow. Usually around Christmas time. Mr. Or who through my dad, I've had that. Come on, okay, I'll do that too.
You were obviously just kind of the clothing. And Merle helped me out.
Got this photographer who said,
Yeah.
"You're the best picture taker here. Thank God you're here." I just wanted to say good night to you.
Oh, I hear it's like looking at
Congratulations.
Yes, it is. I got to see that. And the water's clear enough, you can be up to your neck in it, still count your toes. It's nice. That's a good thing. Right.
It's a long one.
You're gonna take good care of them. Keep busy. Oh, we gotta throw them out of the store.
Last time I was at
Throw them out of the house in the morning. I'll let them come back. You know, keep busy.
That's right, you're in that business, aren't you? About that, I'll tell him.
I've got a Kathy number 2.
Right, 2 weeks.
Well, listen, thank you for
Happy,
sharing.
happy, thank you.
Say cheese.
Now, I don't do that well.
I know it. This is another way.
First year programmer too. Right now, the project I'm working on is industrial computers. Basically, it's like a lot of little PC computers inside that answer phone calls, and they do telebanking, video text, voice recognition, a bunch of other things. Very industrial looking stuff. I mean, it's not necessarily pretty.
Fast, athlete's foot, jock itch, psoriasis.